Making noises. Be on your screen momentarily. Come on now. There we go. You have to know. Have I done the nano blocks? I have not. No, but we shall open the highlight of the stream with me showing you the nano blocks I bought. I bought a Temu order. Temu, Temo, whatever. And I bought some Lego, and it turns out it's actually nano blocks. But look at that. How cool is this? Camera reflection's not helping, but yeah, it's like a Japanese garden kind of thing. I'm going to build that at some point in the very near future, probably over the weekend. So yeah, looking forward to that. I also got myself a little enamel pin badge. The only other thing that's really of note in there. It's a BoJack Horseman. There he is. BoJack. I've resisted the urge to go to the Lego shop. Excellent news. Excellent news.
Hooray! Question mark?
I need a BoJack alert as well, don't I, to go with that. Anyway, let's click this. We are in the mega structure. Total game progress. I didn't notice this before. I am 25% of the way through the things that aren't the Golden Gate puzzles. Okay. Let us enter the mega structure, which looks a lot like a Borg cube to me. What would a BoJack alert say? I don't know. Yeah, maybe not so much this bit, but like the architecture is very Borg cube. Resistance is futile. It is indeed. We're going to go do some puzzles in the mega structure now, which don't technically count towards the count on the island because they're their own thing. Yes, Tetris our way over. Yeah, it looks like everything Tetris is its way over here. There is a very... Oh, it's the drone, isn't it? Yeah, I forgot. You could had sent a drone around, and you can hear it buzzing as it goes past. There it is. It's kind of cool. I wonder where it was coming from. Life is Tetris. Life is indeed Tetris.
I keep getting locked out of parts of the system. I think I've tracked down some more schematics, though. Let's see. This might do something. Or not.
I am the man who arranges the blocks, and I cannot make it across the gap. It doesn't match, so I have to go back. Do they fit in? The looks like hand in glove. Right, let's try this again. Let's go with long one, please. Does that work? That works. Lovely stuff. Okay, we have made it across the bridge. Can I have a long one, please? I wish I had a long one. Can never be misconstrued. Absolutely not, no. Where does this go? I wish I had a long. Why have I done it to the song of the tune of Rich Girl?
This is madness. Even the walls are bursting with power.
This is not madness, this is Sparta. Let's refer to all the things today, shall we? Where the fuck does this road go? There is another puzzle. There are multiple puzzles and multiple routes to be had.
I wonder how far down this goes.
Shall we find out? I mean, I've deliberately not gone into one of the puzzles. Oh, when I'm on the bridge they do a little bit, yeah. Let's go in one of these. Doesn't even have a name. That complicated a puzzle. What have you got for me here? Right, that lets me in. Well, that's an interesting idea. Is that all I need to do? Yes. Let me out. Lets me out again. Look at my massive gun! Look at my massive switch. Not that lever!
Good job, 1K.
It does look like the gun from Sonic in the Wild. It also looks like a giant version of the laser thing from The Witness. Solve a series of puzzles. Where does this beam go? Is it going to the relevant indicator directly? I would assume it is. Yes, it is. Awesome. It's called an ostentatious display of power. And if I had a massive gun, I'd do it too. This vehicle is turning right. I can't unhear that now you've pointed it out. Thanks, Toyo. Thanks, TC. Thanks so much.
Tasty, tasty bits.
Oh, it needs to be on a box. Okay, thank you for the 20 bits. Oh, you want me to do a Lara? Okay, hang on. Or is it just a general kind of insult? Eat yourself. Yeet! Oh. It's the picture from the intro from the game. No yeet. It was very short. It cut me short, didn't it? Right, what is happening in here? It was very underwhelming. Is that actually holding itself open? That's holding itself open. So... what's the purpose here? What am I trying to... oh, I'm trying to open this. Okay. Couldn't see it through the purpleness. Which gets me to this lever. Ahoy, Mr. Bommel. How you doing?
Well done.
We are having a good puzzling. Welcome to the Borg Cube. This is the mega structure. It's bloody massive, to say the least. Can I make that jump? Yes, I can. It's pretty puzzling. Right, which one have I not done yet then? Have I not done that one yet? True, if it was tiny... Oh, did you see the distortion from that jump? That was really cool. I want to do that again. Hang on. I've lost where the jump is now. You went to Asda, picked up with 3 rings, and as you do, a recipe for chocolate and hazelnut crumpet donuts. So that would be a crumpet and a... I don't know. I don't know what the other thing would be. Yeah, ready for some distortion. Watch the screen, it's beautiful. That was really cool. A fried crumpet. That sounds dangerous. Like crumpets weren't dangerous enough already. Oh, is this part of that puzzle? That's quite cool. Because it's a massive tetromino. Did you not know they were made of, like, salami? All tetrominos are cured meat. The drone is annoying. Stop flying your drone over me, it's buzzy. Right, I can't take them back with me, so let's go have a look over here. Oh, so I could hit that to relieve that. Yes, that's what I need to do. Oop, don't fall. Yeah, slap your tetromino around. Now you want a long one, right? Can I have a long one, please? How have we managed to turn Talos Principle into absolute filth? Right, so connect that to that. Clomp, 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 clomp. No, that's not what I wanted to do. I just wanted to do... And you're not connected to anything. Oh, okay, I didn't connect it at the other end. Oh, have I... Of course, I need to keep that door open in the process, so I can't do it that way. Why did you put these pieces so far apart from each other? Right, and then that one and that one becomes green, and that one goes over there. I mean, I really like it as a sound. But I feel you've ruined it. Now you told me it's a car indicator. Where's the lever? Sploosh. Right, let's find out what happens when we open the door.
The gate's open. 1K, if you want to, go ahead. I'll finish up scanning this.
What if I don't want to? I'm like, something that has a door that big must be pretty fucking massive. Oh. Ah. Guess we better build the rest of the bridges then, because we managed to go right round in a circle. Yeah, it's like, what's it called? Tiny Big Island in Mario 64. There you go. Just slapping my mate around for Bommel. I presume I don't have to put all the bridges in. Meat spin. I don't have meat spin. In we go then. Oh wow, thanks for moving the indicator exactly 10 meters in front of me there. Yeah, very pretty. As I said on the previous stream, it's Borg Cube meets the overrun parts of Aperture Science. With random statues and shit interrupting it every so often. It wants me to go over there. I want to go over here. It's like, let's go explore everything else before going to the thing that's right in the middle. What is this? I mean, this feels like some sort of foreshadowing. It's my based on what I know of this game already, I feel like this is the simulation. This is the world we're currently in, which suggests the existence of a third larger world outside of it. It's very much got nothing else in it, has it? It's an upside down snowman on a stick. Let's press the button. Question. I have a question from Miranda to this random string of letters. I was doing some reading while the last trial was running, and I came across something I don't understand. There are a lot of references to ancient humans feeling that science is boring. To me, everything we're studying is mind-bendingly incredible, whether it's quark-gluon deconfinement, or neutrino-antineutrino oscillations, or something even incredibly basic like the properties of light. I understand why our ancestors cared about art, why a beautifully crafted story or poem was moving to them, but how could they not see that everything that surrounds us is just as incredible? Studying science is like studying the most incredible machine ever created, a machine designed to build worlds and tell stories. How could they not see that? I'm sure there's a good explanation, but I don't get it. Is this going to overload me? I'm going to go speak to Miranda again. Overload.
Mother,
Let's
what are you thinking about, Mother?
go overload.
The Talos Principle. You see, it has two applications. One is to the self. It means facing the truth even if it frightens us. understanding that living beings are machines and we can't afford to lie to ourselves. But that's just the beginning. The second application is to the world. This one seems easier at first. It's less difficult to understand that the universe is a machine governed by laws.
So we and the universe are the same.
No.
Potentially, yes.
And that's the crucial part. We are conscious. Consciousness is rare, unlikely, but it's also the foundation of everything else. Without us,
Why is there a
can be
mini
no
version of the
meaning.
megastructure in here?
Without someone to perceive it, the beauty of the universe is pointless. But that shouldn't make us arrogant. No, in fact, it means we carry a tremendous responsibility. We are the light of the cosmos. And if we go out, there will be nothing but a cold, dark machine.
Is it mini or is this... Oh. Act 2 then. The human form divine.
Athena! The founder was here?
She could still be here. What if this is why she left, to build all this? We have to look for her.
I'm reading some pretty big energy spikes. I think we better scramble.
But she could be right here, right behind the next door. I could turn around a corner and walk right into her.
If she's really here, she'll still be here when we come back. But right now, safety needs to come first.
Casually
Let's go,
retreating.
You're... Oh. Damn you, but you're right. Heading back.
Me too. Let's leave. The noise has got weird.
Run away!
Run away indeed. Make sure you indicate before you run away. Athena is the founder, is the first robot
Was that really the founder?
that came out of the
I
simulation.
think so.
It was her. For years, I've wondered what happened to her, why she left, where she went, why she didn't tell me.
If the answers are here, I promise you we'll find them. We just have to be careful. Follow protocol.
I'd like to point out, Byron isn't sounding incredibly self-centered as to why did she not tell me? You know, he was
I still can't believe the founder built
one
this
of the
place.
first
Has
followers.
she been here the whole time?
We don't know that she actually built it. All we know for sure is that she was here at some point.
Of course she built this. Who else would have the kind of vision necessary to accomplish something like this? The question is why? And
Combine.
why like this? Why recreate all these aspects of the simulation? What is she trying to tell us?
It does seem like it might be a test. I can't imagine any other explanation. But why is it so broken? Or does it just appear to be broken so that we have to learn how to fix it? I hate this.
Well, I know one thing for sure. Everyone in New Jerusalem is gonna go absolutely nuts.
Are we going to tell them? Hey, he said the elevator works now, so where does the elevator go? Oh, now it doesn't work again. Great. Can I finally use this palm reader that was over here? I say over here, but now I've lost where it was. There was this crazy weird thing. I have no idea what that is yet. Why is it so broken? Since something you ask for your new website? Yeah, but isn't it your job to fix it now? Machine from the other game I played. Which one? The Mobius machine, you mean? Yeah. Ulysses. It's a poem. It's a poem that I'm going to now absolutely murder. How dull it is to pause, to make an end, to rust unburnished, not to shine in use, as though to breathe were life, life powered on life were all too little, and of one to me little remains. But every hour is saved from that eternal silence something more. A bringer of new things. A violent were for some 3 suns to store and hoard myself, and this grey spirit yearning in desire, to follow knowledge like a sinking star beyond the utmost bound of human thought. Yes, it's not all of Ulysses, because that's epic, but...
Tasty, tasty bits.
Thank you for the bit. Appreciate it. Not as good as the other poem. Yeah, not as good as the in-game poem. Did you save that somewhere, by the way? I think it'd be quite cool to have like a collection of those on the Discord. Not the real-world ones, just the ones that are written for in-game. Yeah, I don't know where I'm going to put it if we do that. Ah, you said doo-doo. I did. Right, let us leave this oppressive beast.
All right, take us back to base camp, Yakut.
Yes, sir.
You could post it in the EXE channel of the Discord.
I'm getting some new readings. Looks like 2 of the northern sites are lighting up.
I think that may have been me.
I bet you will.
The puzzles are somehow
Chuck
tied
it in
to
my
the
channel.
transport system, like we're supposed to solve them in a particular order.
Lionel says hello. Hi, Lionel. Yes, Lionel is not currently here, because Lionel is with Claire at the moment. Claire is away for the evening.
All right, everyone. Our main objective is getting back into the megastructure. 1K, I want you on puzzles. You seem to have a knack for them.
Why, thank
The
you.
rest of us can't neglect our secondary objectives of studying this island and understanding this technology.
Boozing it up, yeah. Okay, to the northern site then, to a new section of the island. Which way is north? That's just the question. Oh, this is the system that runs all of it. From the degree to which vegetation seems to have spread, I would guess the megastructure has been abandoned for a while, although the combination of moisture and heat does create an ideal environment for plant growth. What makes it harder to be sure is that some plants have clearly been placed for decorative purposes, so a lot of what we're seeing may have spread from there, rather than coming in from the outside. It's surprisingly beautiful, but also kind of creepy. It is, it's very nice. The compass on my head, I mean, it probably was, and I've not even noticed it was there. We're going over here. Desolate island, flooded valley. Yes, there is literally a compass on my hood. Oh, it does have the actual marks on it. West, south, north. It's so kind of like faded out that I hadn't noticed it had the compass points on it as well. Next question is, how do we get to the north? Is there another transport vessel, or do I go back to the original one? Also, this door. Yeah, I think I need to go back to the transport vessel rather than out this way. Yeah, Skyrim has a very nice HUD, to be fair. Although the font leaves a little bit to be desired. It's a bit slim. It's Futura condensed, which is very out of... it breaks the immersion a little bit because it's a very modern font in a very high fantasy game. Right, so yes, we are going from here. Let's travel to North 1.
You should be headed towards an island off the northern coast. The terrain's pretty rough, so be careful.
Is it going to be snowing? Oh, come on, game. Keep up.
Island attached to it.
Keep up.
Yes, it has several, actually.
How irritating.
What?
Ah, loading screens disguised by transit. That looks amazing. Speaking of Skyrim, I think we've arrived. Job. An NVMe? That. We're here. Oh, it's very... It's like the tower from the first game. The funny stick SSD you stick directly to your main board. Still don't know what that means. You're raising more questions than you're answering, Bommel. I've never put anything directly. Is it like just a memory booster type thing? Mind, body, oh my god, there's two. There's two of us now.
What the?
Exactly, Melville, exactly. Help, it's multiplayer now. Oh, that's very clever. You have to stand yourself in a position to be able to be taken over from the other angle. I think. Oh my god, this is... Oh my god. I think I might have reached my brain peak. You're gonna get to watch me malfunction in real time here. Oh my god. 30-minute streams. No, I mean 30 minutes per puzzle, potentially. Oh, I've got a new message on the social media. The Founder Mega Thread! Please keep discussion of the alleged presence of the Founder at the site of the megastructure confined to this thread. I'm still in shock. I wasn't even sure the Founder was still alive. Of course she is. Now that we have reached completion day, she sends us sacred messages. Could still be aliens pretending to be the Founder. It's not aliens, and if Prometheus and Pandora are her sacred messages, why has one apparently not changed the other? Or why has one apparently changed the other? Yeah. The day of her return is imminent. So now you agree that Byron was right to want an expedition? In fact, it was the Founder's will all along, and when you said it would be wrong to even consider going to the island, we were acting against the Founder? Your word games aren't going to help you when the Founder returns, Arena. You sent me the wiki article. Yeah, I will have a look at it later on, because presumably if there is a USB port on my motherboard, I should be able to buy one to upgrade it as well then. I'll have to investigate what motherboard I've got. I generally don't remember what I got when I got this PC, so it's not USB. Oh, the way you described it made it sound like it was USB. When you said plug directly, my brain automatically went to USB. There should be an M2 slot. I will have a look later on. Yes, it was wonderful to hear Athena's voice again, but with all the emotion inherent in this matter, we should be careful not to get swept away. We don't really understand anything yet. Isn't too old, yeah. I might just quickly have a check, because then you'll be able to tell me, I imagine. Where will I find... It's in my system info somewhere. Components... Motherboard? Can I just type motherboard in my system? Stream derailed, oh no. What would it be under as a component? Given that Calhoun built my... Yes, but Calhoun didn't choose the motherboard. The motherboard chose me because I won the PC, if you remember. It's me your mainboard name. Yeah, I'm just having a look. I've got to find it first. Is it my baseboard? Is that what it is? Because if it's that, it's an ROG Strix Z490F. Is that the thing you want? Is that the thing you want the name of? That thing? There you go, it's in the chat. Checking, thank you. I will continue with this while you have a look. Also, how much are they? Because that sounds like a cool thing to have. I can put it towards, rather than looking at getting a new PC and stuff, I can look at improving the one I've got. Right, I can't help but wonder, if Miranda is her daughter, was Athena trying to start a new civilization, and did she abandon New Jerusalem? She was always a leader, maybe she just wanted to experience something private. Yes. We'll go with that. A valid point. She had enormous responsibilities from the very beginning, and while we are a family, she had too many burdens to ever have a private life of her own. You need sworn to carry my burdens. I understand your point, but why leave Cornelius behind then? That's none of our business. Fair enough. There is a tapping in the soundtrack. Keeps. It keeps changing sides. Yeah. But it sounds like something tapping on the inside of my headphone. When you have 1 terabyte for €100, I mean, I presume you've definitely seen an improvement in loading times and stuff then. To be fair, I think they've sort of semi-locked the loading times so they can have discussions on them. We'll have to see when it's the one that they're quiet on. Oh my god, there's a puzzle down there. Can we just jump off the edge and go to another puzzle? Only even have loading times. Oh, this is very old school Talos Principle. Like, old tower in the winter. What? I have a platform now. Oh, I can put the platform on the button. Let me out! This is so trippy, though. I'm now carrying myself. How do I now get up there myself? Yeah, which one is me? When I get the sense speed, it should still be pretty speedy. I mean, any improvement's a good improvement, you know. 2 M2 slots. Ah. See, this is the thing, because Calhoun built my computer. I've never really looked at the internal gubbins. As long as it works, I'm happy, you know, so. I should be able to output my entire system info if you want to have a look at it. I mean, I'm sure yours is obviously going to be better than mine because yours is more recent as a build. But you will be welcome to have a look at what I've got. How do I also get up there? Yeah, as long as it's better than the potato. I should send you the specs for that if I've still got them as well. 2 terabyte, that's 130 and PCI 3. Interesting. I shall put it on the wish list because that's all I can currently do. How do I now get across though? Not sure if I can slot a PCI 4 into a PC 3. I have a feeling you wouldn't be able to. I think that might be a backwards compatibility type thing, you know? Like you could plug a 3 into a 4 into a 3, but not a 3 into a 4, or the other way around. Like I say, you need to research that, definitely. I mean, 89 is pretty good. Can I jump on the blower? I beg your pardon. If I'm just on the blower, as it were, can't then use it to yeet myself forwards. It's too far away. No, because I need something to press the button. Why, whenever I transfer between one or the other, do I get a little mouse trying to eat some cheese noise? Ah, you fucking idiot. We don't need to both be up here. I can just take the platform off the other guy. I was like, one of us needs to stand on the button so the other one can go in. Just take the platform off him.
Further insights on the particle clouds?
Problem solved.
To be honest with you, Byron, I feel like a caveman trying to study Bose-Einstein condensate. I'm seeing unknown particles whose every property violates the laws of physics, apparently capable of being controlled and recombined into just about anything. It's ridiculous.
Maybe someone in New Jerusalem can figure it out.
Sure, just give them another 1,000 years.
Which one is me? And does it matter? Does it matter which one is me? Okay. Yes, the identity crisis. Does it matter which one of these is me if we are both the same? Right, so... Good news is I can take control of somebody else whilst holding something. Why can't I see that from here? So now that I'm inside, can I now just swap sides? I can. Only... I'm in. Blueberry and vanilla hot cross buns. Lovely.
Your logic circuits.
Lovely. Blueberry and vanilla. I can't see how that would work. Well, I like blueberries, I like vanilla, but I don't think blueberry and vanilla works in my brain. Hello.
Okay. I've been watching you solve these puzzles, and this body replication tech is incredible. It just casually blows up the very foundations of our society.
You're right, it's revolutionary.
You can say that again.
You're right, it's
Making even
revolutionary.
just one of us is bloody hard. We're not like toasters. You don't just weld together a couple of wires and a motherboard and call it a day. Not to mention how hard it is to even find some of the materials.
A science.
And this thing just, poof, new human.
The goal was to stop at 1,000, wasn't it?
It was. Or was it? And even if it was, sorry to be heretical, but does it matter? If we can figure out how this works, we can finally, easily create more people.
No.
We can grow.
No.
We can expand.
No.
We can build a real civilization.
No.
Isn't that worth pursuing?
No, because you're just cloning people. Not the same as growing a civilization. They're just the same, but duplicated, exactly. The other guy's wandering past. Maybe there are legitimate reasons to limit the population. None of these are what I think. It's like, if you're cloning people, essentially putting the same consciousness in multiple bodies, you know, that's not growth. None of these are something I would say to this. I know it doesn't matter, but it kind of matters. It's very dangerous. Yes.
Really? And what is that reason? Because when I ask the mayor, all I get is gobbledygook.
We risk upsetting the balance of nature. I mean, I like that.
What balance? The balance of nature is just a snapshot of an arbitrary point in time. The planet changes constantly, causing extinctions left and right.
I don't like
Ice
her
ages
anymore.
come and go. The oxygen level fluctuates. The oceans rise and fall. The only reason our ancestors believed in this balance is because their bloody lifespans were so short.
You know, the Asgard and Stargate was genetic degradation due to too much cloning. Yeah, it was just kind of like, inbreeding in royal families in high society. You know, everybody ends up with the same facial features, and the intelligence of collectively goes downwards, ever downwards. What about the rest of civilization? So many of us, we damage the planet.
But there's no correlation between the amount of people and changes to the ecosphere. Not unless we're talking
Isn't
a
there?
population of trillions. There's nothing mystical about this. No ifs and maybes. I've run the maths. It's how we use our resources, not how many of us there are.
In an ideal society, maybe, but yeah. The more of us there are, the more likely we are to use the resources badly, because we won't agree on how to use them.
I suppose you might be right. Human history is certainly a mixed bag. Well, I'll think about it. You go solve puzzles.
Alright, I'll get back to work. Thanks, Melville, for interrupting my existence. So Melville has also done some research on this. The founder appears to have developed a technology that prints new bodies using those particle clouds we're already familiar with. These bodies come with a protocol for instantly transferring the user's mind. I cannot sufficiently underline how mad this is. The implication would be breathtaking if we breathed. There needs to be a number of safeguards. So far, I've not been able to get this tech to work outside the puzzles. I did manage to sort of make sense of the mind transfer protocol, however, and I'm uploading all the data I've collected. It will need to be studied extensively before it can be used, but I can think of a lot of potential applications. What really grinds my gears, though, is how casually it's all deployed. It takes us ages to make a new body, and here there's a whole bunch of them doing no more than holding up platforms, standing on pressure plates. Is this all a joke? Yeah, there's the Wordle and the square word, and there's a crossword on the New York Times and stuff. That all need doing. I mean, they don't need doing, but we do them.
This replication technology is proof of just how vital this expedition is. We may not know how it works and what its limitations are, but the technology itself isn't even what really matters. What matters is to expand our imagination, to realize that other futures are possible. And 1K, just think about this. If we had stopped making new citizens, you wouldn't be here. And isn't it wonderful to exist? Simply to be in this world? Consciousness is a gift.
Expand this. Ah, but yes, even that can only be expanded to a certain degree, Bommel. I don't think he's the actual poet, no. But I think he's named himself after the poet. There's another puzzle downstairs. Lava's rising, get to high ground. Oh god, is this going to be a... If I stand here, can you now jump on this? Are we gonna... We double stack? Can you take a slope stairs? What? Did I say something and I completely missed that as a point? Oh, right, yeah, sorry, I caught up with what you were saying now. I put the box on there. What? What am I doing here? That's what I'm thinking. Can I... I have to grab the box while I'm stood up there. But then, if I'm holding that, can you now jump on the box? Not while I'm stood there. No, it physically won't let me. I just phase through it. But I see what you meant. Is that another platform? I think it might be. Am I now carrying someone? I don't know. Grab it. Why won't you grab it? Oh god. We're just building a tower of 1Ks. A wonky tower, exactly. But I'm not going to be able to jump on there from here, am I? I can take the platform off him, but I can't climb on top of him. We can't... Yeah, but it's... That's what I'm trying to work out how to do. So I can now jump on his head from here. So, if you go on there, and then you go on there, and then you go on there, and now you go on there, and you go on there, you should now be high enough up here. Almost. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. And then you on there, and then you on there, and then you on there, and up we go. What the fuck? Why? Why is this a thing? Oh, I hate it. I hate it so much. I'm pretty sure, hold on a minute, if I jump back on here, I'm pretty sure we might be able to have a proper look at this. Hold on. Round it goes. What in the fuck is happening? That's insane. Science! But what is science? Oh man, that's ridiculous. I feel... How, see how society is so much better with all my clones? Yes, because we can see over walls. Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Right, let me out of this shit. Go melt my brain somewhere else. What is science? Nothing but a miserable pile of puzzles. Right, let's go downstairs. Fuck you. It's got steps on it, it's fine. It's stairs. I've decided. What's around the back of it? Anything? Nothing? The abyss? I don't think we can actually get all the way around the back of it. I mean, I can, but I might be dead now. Oh, no, we're good. Oh, man, this game's just reached a new level of what the fuckery. Oh, hello. See you there. Psych, you ain't going in there. I have to get down. It's like... How could you? I have to go down to get up. Music here is really nice though. I don't know why I switched there, to be fair, but... drop this on the other side. You there. Take this box from me. It's now stuck in the wall. Can you take that from me instead? Yes. Are you now trapped there forever? Possibly. No. No, you're not. There we go. I mean, obviously I need to connect that to that, but... Give me the box. Give me the box yourself. Oh. Is a little bit unsettling, I agree. But I'm now up here. Thank you. Yeah, me, myself, and irate. It's very clever, but it's completely fucking with me. That's the review for the whole game. It's very clever, but it's fucking with me. Time to climb the mountain then. I like The Witness, but I do find some of the puzzles to be absolutely obtuse as fuck. 6. This way. Secret puzzle? Secret puzzle. Let's go do this one. Yes, I don't think it's possible to play The Witness without having everybody join in and backseat and all hate it collectively, because that's the whole point of it, isn't it? Off to meet the greybeards. It is a bit. Thank you for the platform. Hello, Tracy. How you doing? Welcome to me solving puzzles with myself. I don't know where myself is in this puzzle. There's myself. That's also me, look. But also, this is me. And have you met me? I am playing with myself on stream without breaking terms of service. That is exactly what is happening. What are we trying to achieve here? How do we get... Can we get back in here? Is that what you want me to do? Oh yeah, it's definitely not the fly. That would be the worst. Oh, okay. Do I have to... How close to the wall can I get? No, I couldn't. I was trying to drop it on the other side of the wall. Oh yeah, I can't make that. I take it I can't just go over there. That's no good, because then I can't climb on top of the thing, can I? The jammer doesn't work unless it's set down on something, so I can't just hold it and have the other guy wander around. Yeah, it just forces me off a little. Speaking of jamming, it won't let me. I've broken my friend. You can't collect your friend through the jammed gate. Yeah, speaking of jamming, there's Arctic Jam for a start. Bomberlight, you playing Toe Jam and L at some point? Too far away. Yeah, I thought it was soon. Why can't I jump? Oh, because this is in my way. They've actually made it so that blocks me. What I want to do is stand there. There we go. Oh. Oh, wait, I've fucked it. I've actually fucked it. I beg your pardon. That's a meme I don't know. I don't like that one. I might have to reset that. I know what I've done wrong. I've put the jammer on the outside, but I didn't jam the gate. So I locked myself in. I locked myself in. Where's other me? I've forgotten. I'm here. I'd figured it out and then locked myself in the process. And they've not thought to put a ladder in it. You think they would have put a ladder here to release me? Didn't take a moment to observe how utterly creepy the giant chain statue is. You mean Prometheus? Right, hang on. Let me work out what I did with this before. Wait. Can I now? That wasn't what I tried to do, but it works. I'm just carrying a jam around now. I just said they had to be placed down. I didn't... One of the things I didn't figure that I could place it down on a platform that could then get carried around, like some kind of silver platter of canapes. Hello, sir. Would you like to try the canapé of the day? It's the jammer. Yes. Yes, I would. The gasp, indeed. Jam snacks.
I can't imagine spending years in such a desolate place.
So today we learned...
What? Science? Enlightenment? I'd much rather be back home in New Jerusalem.
I'm waiter now.
I think it's beautiful in its own way. But I don't understand how our ancestors could survive here. They were so fragile. Imagine getting stuck out here in the cold. I wonder if there are wolves.
It's kind of a miracle biological humans lasted as long as they did.
Sorry, I've just had a thought. Yes, it did hurt. No, they've made it so I can't do that. I cannot take it with me. That's a shame. Anyway, that's the secret puzzle done. Wasn't that secret really, was it? It was just disconnected. Where's number 6? The number 6 is that way, so what's down here? We're trying to grab the jammer from the outside. Oh, you mean when he's carrying it round? That's an interesting idea. I did not try. I think I would be too low on the gate from the outside. Yeah, you're thinking from doing it from the outside rather than me trying to throw it over the top. I think I would be too low down. Yeah, I don't think I'm tall enough. No, it won't let me do it. I'm not tall enough. Also, I don't think you can interact with things through the walls in the same way that you can't take things through it. I know that's technically above the wall, but yeah, they've made it so you can't take it with you. If it turns out I need it to solve something else, then we'll come back and try and figure it out. Maybe I just don't need it. I don't want to break the game if I don't need to. Looking at speedrun strats, we're going off into Skyrim. That's what's happening. There is actually a statue up there, holy shit. Don't forget your horse armor, that's Oblivion. Right franchise, wrong game. Also, I'm not paying for horse armor, fuck that shit. They're not all the same, how dare you? What say you? Find my sprite and follow it until it leads you back to me. Okay. And your sprite is where, sir? Somewhere over there. Don't you make me turn this stream around, Bubble. TC, feel free to time Bommel out for blatantly lying. It does look a bit like Descenders, actually. Let's not fall off the edge, though. Is this sprite going to be on top of the building? A palm reader. Let's read the palm. There's so much to read, though. I've got a lot of the files. Read 30 texts on terminals. From the personal reminiscences. Reminiscences? I've got to hydrate. Oh my god. Is this before I start reading? Of Mitku 166. Oh god, don't drown me. There's one. There's two. Right. There are some people whose true importance you just don't notice at first. People who quietly hold things together without making a big deal of it. That's what Cornelius was. Always by Athena's side, he calmly and carefully helped us all stay on track, reminding us of our shared humanity and the values that had brought us this far. I cannot imagine how painful it must have been when Athena left him behind. When he went on his so-called research expedition, most people thought he went looking for her. To be honest, I thought he may never come back, and I was surprised when he finally did. I still don't understand how she could just leave him. They seem to love each other so deeply. These robots understand love? Interesting. I suppose they do have semblance of humanity. They've called themselves humans for a start. After he returned, Cornelius was different. He founded the Museum of the Simulation, very rarely left its premises. Archive scholars doted on him, but he walled himself off, becoming almost as much of a recluse as Eustathius. And only then did I slowly understand how much the city had lost. Drown me in chat. It's a Blake poem. This number keeps reappearing, and I don't know why yet. 5358. God appears and God is light to those poor souls who dwell in night, but does a human form display to those who dwell in realms of day? That's got some really odd capitalization. GAGLSNBH. It doesn't spell anything. Dwell is a capital D. Seems a bit odd. Also, a string of text. But that is literally William Blake, which is nice. Weather of Dread. Excerpted from Considerations by Eustathius number 2. While it is hard from our vantage point to fully believe in any of the ancient religions, I must admit that I have come to believe in the existence of a prime mover. Not a designer as such, certainly not an interventionist god, but some force that set the universe into motion. I do not know if it's possible for us to ever truly understand this being, since it must by definition exist outside our understanding of reality, but I do believe that it exists. Does it look upon us with love? Are we entertainment, perhaps? Does it preserve some memory of us when we die? All of this I cannot answer. I do not disbelieve that those who honestly speak of having experienced some manner of brief communion with its entity. Simply too common an experience in human history to easily discount. As the motion of the universe proceeds from the Big Bang, so whatever force animates us, whatever constitutes the true foundation of consciousness, proceeds from the prime mover. What do you think about this, Mother? So Miranda is indeed Athena's child, then. I don't believe in any kind of prime mover, but I think you should read it because Eustathius is an intelligent person. He came to this conclusion after a great deal of thought. Important to respectfully consider points of view we don't agree with, except when... but never mind. Make your own sentence. From the book of an annotated internet comments by Eustathius. Eustathius has been reading the bottom half of the internet. If modernity is so great, why is everyone so fundamentally disappointed with the world? Why do we sigh with pleasure at the sight of old houses, but feel nothing but depressed and alienated by skyscrapers? Why do we yearn for lush forests and wide plains, not narrow canyons between buildings? 5358. If we love all, I presume it's if we love all this technology so much, why is our idea of happiness to get away from it? Could it be that progress is just a story we tell ourselves to justify why we allow ourselves to be dominated by inhumanity, and older forms of living have something to offer? It seems that many of us share this desire to immerse ourselves in nature, capital N. Though we are ourselves entirely technological beings, we enjoy and value the Earth's diverse and unpredictable biosphere. Does that mean that progress is just a narrative, as this ancient commentator suggests? Or is it the fact that I've had something to drink that I now can't read things? Because it's made my mouth too moist. Does it mean that technological progression and the love of the natural world are not in fact mutually exclusive? Indeed. God damn it. You heard moist. That's enough reading for the moment. This area seems a lot less open and spacious. What's happening here? Another distortion. Why are you like this? It's a horrible noise. Pure static. Yeah, by virtue of it being very mountainous, it's not as wide open as spaces. Two-body problem. Oh, brilliant. That is a great name. That's a fantastic name for a puzzle. I've just got a copy of the three-body problem, and I haven't got around to reading it yet, but I will. Where is my other body? Brendo. What does this one do? I don't know what I'm connecting to yet. I suppose red first then. Oh, but the blue is there. Brought you a gift. Oh, stop that. I'm gonna put a timer on that. Moisture. Bear in mind, when this is all gone, I can't hydrate anymore. I need to stand my friend and where I can see him from here, so that I can stand here and then switch back. Take this gift. Simply have to go get more hydration fluid. I mean, that is also fair. Also, behold the quantum tunneler. That's not what I wanted to do. So I'm thinking I can potentially. Oh no, it still needs to go through that door though, doesn't it? Oh. Well, that's not necessarily a problem. I do need to stand where I can see myself again. I very nearly could not see myself. I like the idea of using my second body as a thing to stand on a pressure plate. It's kind of clever. Private message has arrived. Oh, we've got 2 to read about. Body replication. Technology discovered by the expedition changes everything. Every argument about how hard it is to get access to the resources necessary to recreate more of us goes out of the window. We can create more people. 1K doesn't have to be the last, and it would be easy. Are we really going to give up just because of the goal? The question is, do you know which one is your original body, and does it matter who you are? Because I'm a consciousness, I guess, as a robot, as long as I have the same body, it doesn't have to be the original body. As long as my consciousness is intact, right? If I was to take my entire consciousness in my brain and then put it into something else, and it was exactly the same version as this, I mean, why would you not want to be this? Look at this fucking Adonis. You know? Is it still fine? Am I still the same person? Who knows? Who knows? I mean, if you were to put me in the wrong body, if you and me, Bommel, for whatever reason, since you're the one who asked the question, were to trade consciousnesses, then I would consider that was an error, because you would be in my body and I would be in your body, rather than the same body but a different existence of it. Yes, ship of Theseus. You take my mind and put it in exactly the same body, and then you take that body and replace the legs with exactly the same set of legs as the previous body, and then the arms from a new body that's still exactly the same. Yeah, at what point am I not me? I think it's difficult to quantify it as myself versus being a robot. I guess the robot itself is just the firmware that's in it. I don't know. This is the philosophical bullshit this game asks us. Yes, energy doesn't just come from nowhere. And I've really mumbled my way. I might make that all one word. Energy doesn't just come from nowhere. We have no idea what the real cost behind this technology is. Besides, the goal is an ideal, not just a limit we ran into by accident. It's the will of the founder. Yeah, right. It's not necessary to share a personal belief in the founder to understand the value of the goal. It's clear to all but the most radical that humanity needs limits, and for its own sake and for the sake of the planet. It is confusing that they are openly robotic, but they call themselves humans, and therefore humanity is their existence, not the humans that came before them centuries ago, like us. You say that as if it was self-evident. It's not. You're smuggling a whole host of misanthropic ideas into the conversation under the disguise of reasonableness. Your premises are completely rotten. I believe the results of human history speak for themselves, and I find it shocking that anyone would disagree with something so obvious. Sagaran's a sweary bastard. Shocking that anyone would value human beings and think that maybe our ancestors could have solved their problems using their brains instead of preaching misery for all. That maybe there is some fucking point in blaming other factors beyond technology and growth. Like, I don't know, people in positions of authority preaching their self-important bullshit morality instead of trying to solve ordinary people's problems. Authority? I'm just an academic. That's completely disingenuous, and you know it. Your clique has your clique has the mayor's ear. Click. I assure you, there's no such thing. One was going to head to bed. No worries. Enjoy your Friday, because it is Friday tomorrow. See you soon, I guess. Thanks for being here and for hydrating me and asking the questions we all need to know the answers to. This conversation is getting out of hand. It can't be heard when shutting this thread down. Oh my god, it's happening again. I've got to hydrate. Try not to dream about being in my body in whatever way you see fit to interpret that suggestion. I'm going to suggest you just take it to private. I have no desire to be berated by fanatics. Been arguing with the mirror again. You all seem to have opinions about civilization, but don't forget that the premise of civilization is that we have to be civil. Thread closed. Also, let's meet Jeremy. 1K, Jeremy here. Doge tells me that you are a dependable sort with an interest in government. You certainly expressed that interest when we met in the city, though I'll ask you to be more considerate of my time in future. I know you're busy, but we've had a position open up, so I'm reaching out. Why do I need to be more considerate of his time? He spoke to me. What is this all about? I won't waste our time on pleasantries. The government takes a great interest in your expedition. We're at a delicate crossroads, and it's our job to steer the ship. Of Theseus. Also, stop mixing metaphors. You can't be at a crossroads and in a ship. Because the sea has no roads. Just saying. We are only just beginning to understand what we were capable of as a species. While we establish ourselves, we are fragile, so it is essential we protect New Jerusalem at all costs. Your expedition is a great risk, but one we can no longer avoid, so what matters now is managing that risk as best we can. I think I understand. I don't necessarily agree with him. Very good. Now, before we get to the nitty-gritty, is there anything you need to ask me? Who are you? Where are you? Why are you? Just to fuck with him. Why are you? When am Canada? Why are you? I still don't know what the origination of when am Canada is. I just know it's a thing that we say. Why do I do what I do, you mean? Look, everyone has their part to play, and societies need management at least as much as they need the glamorous things like art and adventure. More so, probably. If we've learned anything from our ancestors, it's that we must live within our means and care for our environment. I feel an obligation to ensure we learn from the mistakes of our past. I only want to know what you want from me. What do you want from me? Simply for you to keep New Jerusalem's well-being in mind. We have elected in the city to limit our growth to within our means, and you represent that ideal. Now is not the best time to be testing new horizons. Scientists and explorers... it moved everything. Scientists and explorers on your team are rightly celebrated, but it's in their nature to put curiosity before prudence. You're a natural administrator, 1K. We just want you to keep a level head, team in check, and risk to a minimum. And of course, to keep the mayor's office in the loop on important developments. I should also note that our conversations fall under executive privilege. Please don't share them with anyone else. Sorry, guys. Shouldn't have been reading this while I was on stream. What do you think? Would you like to sign up? I'm not sure I'm best suited to this. I don't want to be a spy. I don't like spavy. I don't think there's anyone better. Are you absolutely sure? If I say no, I'm going to cut this entire section of the story off. I would like an executive decision to be made by those who are currently in the chat. I don't think I should be a spy for the government. However, I don't want to cut off the storyline of the game itself. Can we poll this? We're going to poll this. We're going to poll this. And then I'll run it while I go to the toilet. Yes, I'm going to go to the bathroom. Let's run a poll. Be a mole or not to be a mole, and I'll be back very shortly. I return as the poll ticks down. I was slightly worried when I came in and checked the chat before I checked the results of a nice 50-50 balance. But the votes are in. The poll has closed. We are shunning Germany. Germany? Germany Cricket. That's his full name. Jiminy Cricket. We are shunning Germany. I can't say his name. My brain's trying to say Germany. How do I trust a man I can't even call by his real name? We're gonna shun Jeremy. I'm sure. Please don't contact me again. That is unfortunate, but you have the freedom to choose. Okay, bye, Jeremy. Shun Germany. Don't understand what possible function this structure could have, but it's just really, really impressive. Hold on, could that be its function? Just to be impressive? I mean, maybe. Gesundheit, thank you. Right. I've solved this puzzle, we're leaving. Cool. Thank you for participating in the poll, by the way. Appreciate it. Let's go do more puzzles. I do like how there's enough of a story holding this together that it isn't just go do puzzles, you know? That's a good thing. I like it. There's a question mark all the way out there, apparently. But first of all, to go down here. Number 7. Straight on, apparently. But is it also... Oh, that's the gate. Hey! Why is that lit up? Oh! I hadn't noticed those on the gate before. That's the door and the entryway on the megastructure. You have to do those as well as get all of these. Which is basically... like CC for recording my malfunction. That basically suggests you have to get all the parts and finish the megastructure before you can open these, which does effectively make it end game content. What's putting it right in front of you? Kind of cool. Number 7 is this way, apparently. Is this a receiver or is it just a light? I'm gonna go up here. Oh, here's number 7. Did I not just see the statue though? I did, it's down the back. I'm gonna see what this statue wants. Because I don't think it's a transmitter one this time. It is not. Huh? Very Sphinx. I mean, it is literally the Sphinx. What are we looking at here? I mean, it's a map of some description, clearly. Am I supposed to go to C and then A, then T because we like cats in this game? Oh, that's a wall. And if so, which way? I'm going to have to figure out where we are on the map to figure out where to go for that. Yeah, it's nearly 11 o'clock already. The Sphinx is surprisingly small. Oh, I was trying it on the roof then. I think it's just a statue that's small. Redshift. Can't get it. Right, we need a platform. We have a platform. It's a good start. Yoink. And then get down, I guess. I shouldn't have got down. So how do I now... Do I have to connect all the connectors at once? Is that why it's called redshift? I don't want to do that. If I stand in here, because it's connected to the other one, if I move out of the range of that, does it now join to this one instead? That's really clever. I now need to stand in the position that the guy can see me. Why could I not see him? Whilst the door is also open. That's really clever.
The particle clouds continue to be exactly the same.
Great. Right, there is another puzzle over yonder. It's the quickest way. This also goes somewhere. What's that out there? Ah, run. Crunch. I do like the chromatic aberrations that you get when you jump from too high up. Yeah, that's right. Chromatic aberration. You're welcome. Or, in more basic terms, colours go brrr. It was.
It's an old saying about how, in the end, the sea will claim everything. I have no doubt that this is true. In the long history of the human species, entire regions have disappeared under the waves. Places like Beringia and Doggerland still echo in our cultural memories. But we shouldn't forget that life began in the sea. We are the children of the sea. And it's not through floods and ruin that the sea will claim everything, but through us.
See, every bit. This is quite nice, isn't it? I actually genuinely had to motivate myself to get back up for a moment there. Press the button. It's Trevor! On the past, from Arkady Chernyshevsky's In Our Likeness, Essays on Humankind Reaching Adulthood. With alarming frequency, our mythological narratives conceptualize our separation from nature as a form, punishment for sinning, a loss of innocence, a decline from a golden age. We believe that the better state of humanity is possible, but insist that this state must be in the past, and yet our historical experience has been the exact opposite. For all the horrors of modern war, and they are considerable, relatively few people today have to suffer the unspeakable agonies our ancestors went through on a daily basis. It is doubly ironic that we place our golden ages in the past, very rarely ever consider what life was actually like for the people whose genes we carry, how cold they were, how hungry, how frightened of the cruelty of nature, what unspeakable pains they must have experienced when they were sick or injured, how many of their children they had to lose, unable to help, begging the heavens for mercy and never receiving an answer. The past is a slowly receding tidal wave of grief. Delightful. I mean, I want... That should be a fortune cookie on Bommel's stream. Exclamation mark fortune. The past is a slowly receding tidal wave of grief. Battle for human emancipation is not yet won, and the path has been far from straightforward, and yet in but a few thousand years we have eliminated a great deal of suffering that before must have seemed unavoidable and eternal. Some still suffer, their lives held ransom by politics and economics, but at least now we know that a better world is truly possible, and it lies in the future. Okay. Hypatia's Journal number 4, from the founding of New Jerusalem, day 132. We had a bit of an incident today. Nothing major, but it still woke us all up. Sun was away from the camp alone, even though we had agreed that we should always go in teams, and she encountered a group of the herbivores that we saw on the first day. Cows, they're called. Apparently our ancestors kept them as livestock. Eustacia said that they squeezed them for liquid, but I find that hard to believe. We must squeeze the cows for liquid. Quote ad. But I digress. Sun encountered a herd, and just as predicted, the animals were passive at first, friendly even. Sun decided to abandon her survey to study them for a while, which went well until a group of wolves, formerly dogs, type of pet, entered the clearing, causing a stampede. Squeezing for liquid, liquefy this. Sun is alright, only minor scratches to the bodywork and a few torn wires, but it was a close call. I guess we've gotten a little complacent, a little too comfortable. We'll have to be more careful from now on. I'd like to point out that Hypatia may or may not be English. Therefore, Gotten may pass through. Let's check out Trevor's musings. Thought to be Trev.
Now I have to talk science fiction for a bit because I love science fiction, but it drives me nuts. There's this cliche that shows up over and over, and every time someone uses it, everyone pretends it's really profound. It goes something like this. A scientist invents something good, but, oh no, it's actually really bad. You could have something that makes your life better, but no, you can't. How dare you even want it? That's hubris. That's playing God. And it's never anything that reflects the real world, right? It's never, oh no, you invented a vaccine for cervical cancer. Oh no, you invented a new class of antibiotics. Oh no, you cured malaria. How dare you? Those diseased mosquitoes are way more important than human lives. How did science fiction become so reactionary? You know, if we all thought this way, you guys wouldn't even exist. At least Alex agrees with me. She has good taste.
Okay then. Trevor's got a crush on Alexandra Drennan. Yeah, technically none of them have a nationality. They've just borrowed from previous Earth humans, I guess. They've all got language libraries though, so they do have accents, and therefore, like, you could argue they have nationalities. Another philosophical question in the world of robots. Puzzle 8 is over here. Is this the lab? Have I found the lab? Good, because that's really easy to find. Enter the lab. The still fully functional, fully lit lab. Amazing. For all this lack of energy they keep discussing, there's a lot of energy in here. It's another me! You know the massive thing I saw on the wall in the megastructure, and I was like, what the hell is this thing? That we then said looked a bit like the Mobius machine from the other game, the Mobius machine. Is it the robotic core? Is it a giant robotic core? Is the megastructure a fucking transformer of like the world's biggest fucking robot? And then we were saying about the miniature version and the massive version in the sleep mode world. Like, are we at... Is there actually... It's fucking Gulliver's Travels, isn't it? We're Lilliputians. Or they're Lilliputians. I can't remember which one the big ones are. From Quentin to Athena. Dear Founder, I never got to know you. People tell all these stories about you and I don't know what to believe. Some people say to ask Cornelius. Others say Cornelius is too blinded by grief. Some say Byron stands for the truth. Others say he's a fanatic and a radical and we should listen to the mayor. There doesn't seem to be a way of getting a straight answer. Why did you abandon us to this chaos? Why can't you just come back and sort it out? If you're reading these messages, don't you care? From Rodan to Athena. Dear Founder, thank you for everything you did for us. I'm grateful for the life that I have, which would not exist without you. I hope wherever you are at peace. Two very different schools of thought there. The progress notes on the Noema project. Successfully deployed. New labs established to avoid interference. First successful duplication of advanced machinery. Translation. Groping in the dark. Lovely. QFT fails to account for this 474. Must rerun trials. Maybe Goldbush is trying to make an apple pie from scratch. Interesting. And some schematics, which are not broken. I've said.
This looks like it has something to do with energy generation. Am I reading this right?
How much more will I do today? I'll do this section, as it were. So we'll do puzzle 8, triangle puzzle. We'll do the 2 statues, and then we'll put it up. So maybe another hour. Oh, there's more. Wait, there's more. Ooh. Bells around to Athena. It's sleepy time. Catch you later, Claire. See you tomorrow. Sleep well. Oh, great and sacred Founder. I believe I have discovered the truth that our so-called leaders have hidden from us. This absurd and sacrilegious goal that you have working towards, this hubristic completion day foolishness, was never your true intent. Even this abomination of a city that calls itself New Jerusalem is a deception. Why would you want us to return to the sinful ways of our ancestors, strangling the living soil with steel and concrete? Lionel is also going to bed, yes. No, it was when you and the first companions lived humbly amongst the splendours of Gaia, having no need for all this wasteful ostentation inherited from our weak and decadent ancestors, that you showed us the true path. After all, why would the progenitor have given us such hardy bodies if she had intended for us to live in unearned luxury? From the very first we were built to be free from pride and material excess. Your teachings have been obscured and perverted by ideologues? Ideologues? Worst of all, by the traitor Byron, who once was like a son to you. But you should know that there are still those of us who remember the truth, and await the blessed day of your return, when surely justice will be meted out, and humanity will finally return to its intended path. Hallowed be your name, Belzerian. Belzerzan. Ideologues. Ideologues? Ideologues. Presumably somebody who is an idealist. I don't want to look at the picture yet, I'm going to look at the cliche first. The thoughts terminating cliche. From error to Miranda. As you continue your reading, there's a useful concept that I would like you to keep in mind. The thought terminating cliche. This is a type of phrase, often a slogan or a saying, which sounds meaningful, but really intended to make you stop thinking. To pick an example from our history, someone in the simulation might say things like, "It is the will of Elohim," or it serves the process. They did say that a lot. And that would be that. Case closed. Who knows how many iterations never advance further because he just stopped thinking at that point. Do note, however, that a thought-terminating cliche is not the same as a lie. It may very well contain elements of truth, but those elements are used to keep you from questioning a whole set of assumptions that come with it, which may be partially or totally false. It often takes the form of appealing to something you care about. We must protect X, where X is a nation, a philosophy, public order, or even the planet itself. But while you may agree with that element, all kinds of assumptions may be included about how to protect something, or who to protect it from, or what the end goal of protecting it is. If you stop there just because you agree with the surface level statement, the results may be the opposite of everything you wanted. Like those who chose to serve Elohim, and in doing so prevented him from achieving his true purpose. Yes. The shutdown. Can I look at this a bit closer, maybe? Might be in my research folder now. We assembled on the vast green lawn outside as the reactors began to slowly wind down. The workers were solemn. The activists who had fought against the decommissioning seemed crushed. There was supposed to be a speech, but the spokeswoman had lost her notes. Outside, the protesters cheered. My eyes were drawn to discarded anti-shutdown banners, endlessly reciting the facts. The statistics on mortality per trillion kilowatt hours, lowest of all energy sources, the lifespan of a reactor, 70 more years in our case. Minimal land footprint, almost zero emissions, no intermittency. It became a jumble of words, a litany, almost like a gloss. That's a great word, and almost a kind of glossolalia? Glossolalia? It's a lovely looking word, but I have no idea what it means. I presume it relates to glossary. Glossolalia. Glossolalia? Close enough. As far as the protesters outside were concerned, it might as well be an alien tongue. One thing was clear to them, and that was enough. The technology inside this compound was deeply inherently wrong. It was a sin. I couldn't help think that moment on August 6, 1945, when the sky erupted above Shima Hospital. My imagination could never fully encompass it. How do you imagine more than 70,000 people annihilated in an instant? Ancestor of mine was in that hospital. He went from being a doctor, a husband, a father, a pacifist stuck in a terrible war, to being a pile of bleached bones covered in rubble, all in a single second. Not by accident, but because of a choice someone made. Not because of a reactor, but because of a bomb. Just 2 days earlier, contradicting his campaign promises, the Prime Minister had suggested the use of tactical nuclear weapons would be an acceptable risk if the conflict continued. Very few seemed to find this particularly shocking or outrageous. They were afraid of reactors, but not of bombs. Thank God it goes on. The spokeswoman gave up on finding her notes. It was starting to rain and people were walking away. She grabbed the microphone. By the time you regret this, it'll be too late, she said. But honestly, I don't know if I care anymore. Maybe you have it coming. Glossolalia. Consider the use of a tactical pig. Or was it the will of an artist suggesting the tactical pig in order to then agree to freeing the hostage princess, whatever? Black Mirror, in case you're wondering. The spokeswoman sounds so bitter. The protesters didn't mean any harm from their perspective. They were doing good. People always think they're doing good when they get collectively outraged. It doesn't make them right. Collective action can change the world when it's deliberate and based on reason, but can also become a mental trap or a societal pressure valve. I've not watched the new stuff for Black Mirror yet. I'm much more of a fan of the earlier stuff when it was very low budget and clearly British. There is a point in time when they get given a budget and it's so got like a gloss over it, a proper sheen to its quality, and I don't think it pays off as well for some reason. It's almost like it's been Americanized in a way. You know, it's already a brain for Bandersnatch. My favourite episode of Black Mirror that I've seen most of them. Other than the new thing, is White Bear. White Bear's probably my favourite one. Very clever. Right, 8 is this way. Can I just look in my research for a minute? We have this to consider as well. Was I know? That, yeah. I wanted to see what that was. Is this Hiroshima then? Or Hiroshima? However, whichever way you're going to pronounce it, because I've heard it pronounced both ways. Olafemi Kaneda. This Pullumatic booth should have less budget. Absolutely, I think it'd suit it with less budget, to be fair. That's not to say the stories weren't as good. I just think, yeah, the production values were too high. Drilling party. Do you like a good drilling party? My God, this stream today has just been utter filth at times. I can't get you from here. I can get you though. And you. Right, I can leave. You cannot leave, can you? No. I can't collect that. Oh, if only I'd put that close to the door. Now I can take it with me. Where are you? It's so close to being right. So now I need to free the other dude. I still need the other dude, though. Say you're also stood on a button, so that's problematic. This is the last puzzle of the island as well, other than the last of the 8, not the last of all the puzzles. So it's obviously going to be the most complicated. You are not allowed to leave. It would seem. You have to stay stood on the button. I've lost the beam. Oh, of course, because they're both firing at the same... thing, so they can't both see it. How is that still trying to connect? Oh, I missed the button. Okay, that's not the part of the intended solution because I can't get back in. You are still trapped. And also holding the door open. Ah, yes, okay. I see. That's not going to stay connected, is it? What I'm trying to do does not maintain a connection. Because as soon as I take that wall out, it don't work. Let's see where I went wrong there. That's also why they put that post there. I don't think that helps me. No, I'm losing the connection through the wall. Now I'm not. But I also don't think that solves the problem. Especially if I can't move this guy. Right, that's... a thing, I guess. That allows me to get to here. There's no purpose of getting here because I can't bring anything with me. And that's the same problem just in reverse. Because now this is stuck over there. I need all of them in order to get all of us across. Alright, I've gone very quiet, I know. I'm trying to... Now I've put the connector through the other side of the wall. I still don't have enough hands, as it were. I can't put that close enough to me to be able to pick it up from inside the door. The button is deliberately far enough away that I can't reach it. I cannot get my brain around this one. There has to be at least one per stream where I can't figure out what the fuck I'm doing, right? Thought I'd figured it out. My God, am I honestly that fucking stupid? I got so fucking focused on trying to keep the gate open in the middle that I hadn't realised that I'd given myself the fucking thing I needed. And I know it says no backseating on the stream, but nobody else noticed either, did they? Nobody else noticed either. Oh man, I did. I overthought it to fuck. Right. Leave that bit. There is another triangle puzzle. Potentially up here. I have no idea how to solve any of it. I mean, that's fair. Oh no, wait, it's over there apparently. There it is. Oh my God. Ah! Oh, my face. Okay. Whee! Hey, it's my friend, the dude. Oh, interesting. Out you come. Now there's two of us. Don't need another red beam at the minute. I just need to find a blue beam. There is another red beam over there. I need the box from the other side. Now let's take the box from the other side. We both need to be over here. Up you go. Then that. However, I cannot currently see myself switch sides. Have I stuck myself in the one spot where I can't see me? Another connector. Let's go. I need the box. The box needs to come back so it's tall enough to get over there. I think. Let me just have a look from over here. Just gonna assume that this cannot see that from here. No, because that would be too easy, wouldn't it? I suppose it doesn't necessarily have to. Oh, have you made it so? Yeah. Anywhere I can stand this so you can see it? Can you now see that? You know, I can't even see that to click on it. There we go. Right, that will power that. That's fine. Now I need to figure out how to get us both over this side again. Because at the minute, the other guy's pinned on this button. I need the box to hold it down. Oh, he's not pinned. This is a double ladder. I could have sworn that was a one-way ladder. It just stops me from carrying things over that way. Fair enough. Off we go then. A winner is me. I have done all 10 of the puzzles that are available at this section. Now to figure out the statues. I saw the ridge out of the back and wondered if it was going anywhere. Triumphant music swells. Yes. Right, so TC, can you do me a favor? And where is the thing? Can you screenshot that and put it somewhere I can see it? Like in a DM or whatever. Or in the EXE channel if you want, if other people want to see it. Just this bit. I only need this bit. And then we have to figure out where the fuck we're going. Okay. To be fair, I realise I've asked you to do it and I could actually do it myself. But I'll let you. I'm going to check my DM from Bommel while we're at this. Oh, he sent me some things. Cool. From earlier on when we were talking about the things that plug into your motherboard. Thank you. Right. Oh my god, that's still... Why is that so tiny as a picture? There we go. Right. I've managed to zoom in. Now I have to figure out where the fuck we are on the map. So... It's fine. I managed to zoom in enough and still maintain some clarity. So the first one, by the looks of it, if those two... If anybody else is looking at the thing in particular, does it just come back up automatically? It does. The first one is between these two puzzles, by the looks of it. Or one of them is. It says A. Let's go mountaineering. As much as the game will let me. I think it's on here. I say the first one. It's the one for A. Is it on the back of that puzzle? No, it's like here. Or it reckons to be. The problem is, it's just a letter of an indicator. It doesn't actually tell me what I'm looking for. Like, it reckons to be here. Maybe I have to do them in order. Maybe I have to go to C first. Because they do appear to spell the word cat. It could also spell the word act, but cat seems more fitting for Talos Principle. In which case, that's going to be all the way over there. What's up, dude? So there's nothing that way. I wonder if we were looking for a literal cat. We've literally been set on a side quest to pet a cat. Ooh. Ah, okay. Pattern is solved. Let's go. Thanks for telling me it's solved. At least I know what I'm looking for now. Push buttons. That's less exciting than an actual cat. So I was in the right direction. I just didn't know what I was looking for. Now we can go back and have a look. Sending me all over the mountain. Oh, my neck's starting to hurt now. What time are we on? Wait, it's 12. We might get all this bit done in by midnight then. Possibly. No, is it on the back of the actual puzzle then? I was just looking. I was perhaps looking exactly where the letter A was on the engraving. Come on, let me up. 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 Fine, I'll go the other way. Okay, that's much easier. Potentially. That is not easier. May have to go down to come up again. Yeah, it doesn't want to let me go up that way. I think it was when I went around the back of this one. I think this was more what it wanted. Yeah, because the other wall is to prevent me from jumping into the puzzle, isn't it? Can't believe the game's literally making me go mountaineering. I'm stuck. Why am I not seeing it? Where is it? Maybe I'm not in the right place. No! Oh, maybe it's on the roof of this one. Oh, it's there. It's there. It was on the back of the other one. Right, where is the tea? Not in my cup. I think the tea is down there. Judging by the map. Yeah, back down to the shoreline we go then. Crunch. To be fair, because I didn't know what I was looking for before, I didn't look for it. We might not get this done by midnight, this area, because everything's so far apart. You need skis. Maybe it's not down here. I misinterpreted where I am. Pretty sure it reckons to be on this building. I mean, positionally it's where I should be on the map. Is it you? Not in that. I wonder whether it was like in here. I mean, it could be still. It was not. It was not. Can't interact with these, can I? Okay. Game. I believe you, it's not down here. It's literally a T-shape, though. I don't see any way to get on the roof. But I don't think it is on the roof anyway, so... Also, just learned I can zoom in. I'm sure it told me earlier, but I've only just learned it. Fell off. Which is not on the roof of that building. Which leads me to suggest I come the wrong way. It's actually on that building up there. Which is potentially more likely because the map that's on the engraving doesn't have all of the buildings on it. I wonder if it's only the puzzle buildings it's got on there. It would make sense if that is the case. Lots of running in the snow. And we still haven't figured out where the sprite is for the other statue yet. Seen it on my many travels. Right, so this is the square. It's on this one. It's not on that little building at all. It's up here. Although it is just marked off as being at this snowman. Oh, an Easter egg. Lovely snowman friends. You're welcome. There are two. There are indeed. Here we go. I found the buttons. Conveniently, she's right here though after all that, so... Triumphant sound.
If the fool persisted in his foolishness, would he become wise?
No, he'd just be infinitely foolish. Right then, the next bit, and the final bit of this section, is to work out where that other statue sprite is. Now, and the way he was facing outwards, he did appear to make it look like it was straight on from there. So is that going to be up there or up there? Can we get up this side of the mountain? Surprisingly, yes. That seems incredibly steep otherwise. Well, I can get this high up it anyway. I'm saying the music's wonderfully changed, but it's only because I'm nearly technically in the building, I think. Oh, no, I've fallen and I cannot get up. That signage is on the back of the building as well. We saw in the megastructure. I do not get the feeling it's up here. But I am willing to come and reassess that from down here again. Sorry, I realise on the stream this looks fucking terrifying because it's just a mesh of white and grey. Me occasionally having my hands up in front of me. There it is. Fucking nailed it. Right. Chase the blue spark. Gone in here? It's gone in here, the cheeky fuck. What do you mean that doesn't count? Does anybody remember how I did this last time? Off we go. Onwards with Jean-Michel Jarre. This bit, very Jean-Michel Jarre. He's gone out the window. Yeet! I will. As I say, as he stopped, just carried on going. There you go, my friend. I brought you a gift. Now send me my gift. Thank you.
We cannot return to the past, but the future can redeem all that has happened.
Okay. So, we have done all 8 puzzles. We've done the 2 side puzzles. We found the lost lab, and we got the 2 stars. Let us return to the massive building. Oh, I can just close that window now. I don't need that. And let's close out this. I want to call it an island because it is. They did say this one actually was a small island. I mean, I got the 2 things by midnight, but I haven't finished the story side of it, have I? But we're nearly there. We're nearly there. Another chapter nearly complete. Merry Friday, absolutely. Where is the gate in this one? This is the other question. Where is the gate? Is it upstairs? Oh, it's upstairs. There's a set of stairs here. Nice, and here we are. Well, this one's conveniently easy. It's not easy anymore, is it? It started off easy. It's not easy anymore. There we go. So who will we meet now? Presumably one of the 3 again. What are you going to test me with this time and make me feel like an idiot regardless of what to say? Oh, it's a Sphinx.
For tricking the gods to help humankind, Prometheus was punished by being bound to a rock, there to be eternally tormented. The chains that held him were forged by Hephaestus, blacksmith to the gods. Was Hephaestus right to allow his art to be used in this fashion?
I mean, Hephaestus only forced the chains. It was Zeus who bound Prometheus. Or we can just go straight to the chase and say, cut out the cryptic nonsense. Tell me about Athena. It's one of these 2. I think she'll get angry if I do this.
Who is this Athena you speak of?
Human. Looks a bit like me. Order model then. Ring any bells? The founder.
But is it a founder that you seek, or a leader? Do you question the past or the future?
I literally asked for the founder. Is it a founder you seek or a leader? Well, I asked for the founder. I didn't ask for a leader. Maybe I am the leader.
Pattern is holding. Solve the puzzles, enter the tower, speak to an entity, turn on the beam. It's like she's appealing to our past, reminding us of where we came from, but changing enough elements to make us view our history through a different lens. Or maybe I'm completely missing the point. I don't know.
You might have something there.
I read about this in a book. It's called defamiliarization.
You could? I think I'm actually impressed.
No! I stepped out of it the wrong way and then it immediately took me back again. Why would you do that? I mean, this time I feel like jumping out the window. Out the window. May have been a mistake, because I don't think I can get there directly. That's annoying. Why would you design it like that? Okay, I'm just going to take the train. Why is the game not killing me yet? The game won't let me go on the train track though. Kill me, game. I ask of you to kill me so I can respawn. Yes, I could press the reset button, but I'm intrigued to see how far it'll let me go. Oh, cool. I actually drowned. Right. Let's try and step out of this in the right direction this time. Why would you leave me facing the wrong way? Back in the capsule we go. Right, let us take this to the flooded valley. And then we shall wrap up the stream. I'm sure there'll be a little bit of exposition. Here we are.
Yes, another island. Sorry, Melville. Well, it actually used to be a valley between the mountains, but it's mostly flooded now. That probably happened long before the founder came here, though.
Another legacy of our ancestors.
Do me a favor, will you? Look for another one of the Founder's labs. We can't get back into the megastructure without getting to the third site in the north, but I need more information to make more fixes.
Okay. Oh, pretty. This looks a lot more open. There's a lot further of an area to explore. There isn't a mountain in the way, you know, because we're in a valley. So there we are. That's where we need to be. We're not going to go exploring beyond here, but there's another tower, as the game already suggested. That should have saved it. Let's go to stop game. Saved 15 seconds ago. It was back to the main menu. And that, because we're now past midnight as well, it's going to be the end of the stream. We're not going to do a raid or anything. We're just going to wrap up the stream. and for the purpose of the VOD and the highlight, and also for the end of the actual stream in reality today, that's the end of the stream. Nice potatoes.